Welcome to the IELTS speaking test. In this first part, I'll be asking some questions to get to know you better. First of all, let's talk about science. Do you like science?
Yeah, I like science. I love biology. I think learning more about the human body is really interesting, like how our immune system works and blood flow, mental health.
Which science subject was interesting to you when you were younger?
I actually really liked earth science when I was younger because I love learning about how the ocean levels and how it affected the environment. I thought it was pretty cool to learn about just how water affects the building of the earth.
Let's talk about writing. Do you write a lot?
I do write a lot. I write short stories when I was in school.
Do you prefer typing or handwriting when you are writing?
I prefer typing more because I feel like it's less inconvenient to erase my sentences when I need to correct them.
Now let's talk about snacks. What snacks do you like to eat?
My favorite snacks are Cheez-Its, which is the square, cheesy cheddar cheese snacks. It's salty, so it's really yummy. And I also love High Chews, and they're like sweet and chewy.
Do you think it's healthy for you to eat snacks?
It's healthy for my happiness, but no, it's not really that healthy, the kind of snacks I eat.
Now let's move on to part 2 of the test. In this part, you will be given 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to talk. Your topic for today is to describe an invention that has changed the world in a positive way.
So, an invention that changed the world is the telephone. And what it is it's a communication device. And back in the day, they used to handwrite messages, and people in historic times would ride on horses to deliver these messages that would take up to like 3 to 5 weeks, or even longer, I believe, to other kingdoms. And now with the invention of the telephone, we're able to communicate with each other in long distances in a short period amount of time. And the influence it has on our generation now is that children can gain independence from their parents. They can use the telephone well, definitely cell phones, they can use that to contact their parents when they are at school or far apart. And then also for the elders, they can contact the medical services, so if their families aren't home, then they're able to get those services in a quick time frame. How I feel about this invention is that it has grown so much over time, especially now we have like iPads and smartphones. We use it way more than just communicating, like through voice. We now do FaceTime, video chat. We even use it to play games, so it's definitely expanded on communication than what we used to think communication is.
Thank you. So you have just talked about an invention, and in this third part of the test, I'll be asking more general questions related to this topic. So what is the most helpful innovation at home?
The most helpful innovation at home would be the dishwasher, because we eat 3 meals a day, so having a dishwasher to just wash all of our dishes in a short amount of time is really helpful.
What household appliances make us lazy?
An appliance that makes us lazy is Alexa, and she's an AI, so technically she can do pretty much anything, but people mostly use it to communicate with her, to ask questions. It makes us lazy because actually there's been research shown that in order to absorb the answers that you get from asking questions, you need time to process. So like typing, writing down the questions actually help stimulate your the learning process in your brain. So asking questions with Alexa and getting the answer immediately doesn't give us that processing time. So she makes us lazy in a sense, like we're not really learning anything from her.
What kinds of inventions can be used at school?
There is the smart board at school, and it replaces the chalkboard back in the day. So the smart board is technically like a smart computer that they put on the wall, and then the teacher can write on top of it, but she can also use like the internet, project to the screen on it, pull up videos. So it's like a step up from a chalkboard.
In your opinion, do you think AI teachers will replace human ones, and why?
I don't think AI can replace human teachers because students have different learning capabilities, and therefore AI wouldn't be able to recognize what kind of tools the student need in order to succeed in their education. In comparison to a human would be able to analyze that much better.
Thank you, that's the end of the test.
Và tại trung tâm IELTS with DATIO thì mỗi tháng đều có khai giảng các khóa online cũng như là học trực tiếp tại trung tâm cho các level từ cơ bản đến nâng cao luôn nha mọi người. Cùng các khóa tiếng Anh giao tiếp cũng như là TESOL. Thì nếu bạn có quan tâm thì bạn nhớ inbox cho Facebook page IELTS with DATIO nhé. Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem clip đến tận giờ phút này. Nếu các bạn cảm thấy video này hữu ích thì các bạn cho mình một like, một share video cũng như là comment bên dưới nha. Và đừng quên đăng ký kênh để có thể xem thêm các clip tiếp theo về lộ trình tự học cũng như là các clip về vocab, grammar, tất tần tật những thứ liên quan tới học IELTS. Alright, take care guys. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye bye.